And hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Like-Minded with your host Recabilly and your co-host CDF Demand.
And hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Like-Minded. This is the show where we talk to like-minded people in the gaming community. Today we have a very special guest, one of our good friends, Sparks.
Woo! Yeah, I'm very special.
Yeah, super special. We all know it. It's true.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on the show.
You are most welcome.
I know it's an honor to have you here. It was really tough to get him on. You have no idea.
I have a busy schedule.
So for those who do not know, why don't you go in and tell people exactly what it is you do?
Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to talk. I'm Sparks, and I have a YouTube channel mostly. I do Redstone stuff. That's like creative command block module stuff, and I do survival series and things like that as well. And I share the channel with CrazyMan47, who he's like this annoying guy I can't get rid of, who also uploads gameplay videos.
So why don't you go ahead and tell us what it's like to have a shared gaming channel? Do you find it, a little bit tough to get to work together, or is it really fun for you guys?
It's definitely fun. It's got to be, otherwise there's no point. But no, it's interesting. I think there are advantages, like if you are with a joint channel, you can sort of run things past the other person and make sure that you're not like doing something really stupid. Like one of the other people might go, "That's a really bad idea. Stop now." Generally, we have very similar opinions about most things. Some things we've got completely different opinions about, but I think the important thing is sort of knowing how to compromise, which is a word which means do what Crazy Man says.
Nice.
I cave more easily than him.
Oh man. So, Sparks, what are some projects
Yes.
that you've been working on recently?
Some projects. So I guess most recently would be Minathon is coming around again. The voting for that is currently open. So Minathon is a charity event that I help organize. CDF was on there last year.
Whoop whoop.
It's a 24-hour streaming event. We get a load of Redstoners and builders and advertisers and people like that, and we come together and make mini games in survival Minecraft using command blocks and stuff. It's really fun for the 24 hours. Yes.
Survival Minecraft using command blocks and stuff?
Vanilla Minecraft. Shut up.
Okay.
Vanilla
Okay.
Minecraft. Yeah, it's a vanilla Minecraft command block based minigame thing. And for 24 hours, the server, which last year was donated by Ready to Frag, is open to the public for playing on. We sort of raise money through that. We've raised over $20,000 for charity so far. And every year we basically open the floor up to the community to vote for which charity we should support. And that's currently going on. Do you mind if I plug a link?
Sure, feel free.
Minathon.com. If you go there, /vote will take you to a list of all the categories people have submitted, and /submit will let you create a video for any cause you like, and you can upload the video and people can vote for it. And whichever cause has the most votes at the end of, I think it's 5 weeks or so from now, we will donate our money to that this year.
That sounds really cool. I remember CDF was working on that. I actually referred him. I was asked to help work on it, and I just couldn't find the time to work on it, so I got CDF to take my place, and man, CDF did an awesome light show for it that if you guys haven't seen, you should definitely check out. We'll have that in the description.
You should have showed up. You could be rich and famous like us.
I know. All I got is this measly show.
Sat on sofas instead of chairs. It's the life for us, isn't it? Here, have a
Oh,
golden-
yes.
Oh, thank you.
You're most welcome. I've got like tons.
Yeah, so this year, more great mini games on the way and a completely updated light show.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you're doing the light show again.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can do well. Light shows and maps.
Imagine a stage light show without the stage. You've got the light show for Minathon, but we're keeping it all hush hush, aren't we, CDF? What the spawn for the next year's server is going to look like.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds pretty cool. So if you guys want to check that out and help out with the charity events, you can give me a golden carrot, or you can go to Minathon. What is it? .net or .org or
Minathon.com.
.com. Wow, I should have guessed that first. All right, go to Minathon.com. You can see everything there. Okay, I know that you've been working on the Game Mode 4 stuff. So why don't you go in and talk about that?
Sure, yeah. Game Mode 4 is a series I have on my YouTube channel. People seem to like it. Basically, the idea is I create command block modules, which are basically sort of designed to use command blocks to change the Minecraft game. But you can paste that into a survival world, any survival world, and it'll basically change the experience. So it adds things like causes armor to have weight. So leather armor will allow you to move faster than a full set of diamond armor, which will slow you down a lot. Or it'll be things like it gives mobs extra powers, or allows you to decorate blocks differently, that kind of thing. So kind of a wide range of things that either sort of add to vanilla, make it harder, or add things which I think should already be there.
And so people can go and download these now on your channel?
Yeah, they can. There's a playlist for Game Mode 4, which has got all the different modules, and you can download them from my website. There isn't a download page, as per se. You have to go through the video. But yeah, it's kind of cool. And it's basically, you can either download a blank world with the module pre-installed if you just want to download a new world and start playing with it, or you can download the schematic if you've got MC Edit skills and just paste it into your existing world, and it'll add the features, and they're all compatible with each other and multiplayer compatible as well.
That is awesome. So I know the last person we had on the show was Kupo from the Voxel Box, and I know that you guys kind of work together on the Tate Worlds project. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Oh, yeah. Tate Worlds is a project that we've been working on with the Tate Modern Art Gallery in London. We are taking some of the paintings that they have on display and turning them into 3D Minecraft worlds that are sort of styled and based around the painting. So Kupo and Featherblade have been doing sort of the building side of things. They've been making the Minecraft maps look like artworks, and then Dragnoz and myself and Tukasape and maybe a couple of other Redstoners as well have been working to add sort of storyline elements. So we're doing a total of 8 paintings with the Tate. We've done 2 so far. We did Pool of London by Andre Duran, and we did Soul of a Solar City by Christopher Nevinson. So basically, the kids sort of go into this sort of Minecraft version of the Tate Modern Gallery, and they get sucked into the painting, and they can sort of explore, learn about the history of the painting and the time and sort of the area that the painting is set in. And the kids love it because it's Minecraft, and the adults like it because it's educational, which is pretty good. We were at the Insomnia Gaming Festival, I-53? I-53 in November, showcasing it. We had front stage slot in one morning to talk about it, and we had a little booth with kids playing it and breaking it, because kids are great at breaking games. We had a big bug list by the end, but it's all been updated, and you can get all of the Tate World art maps for free to download from the Tate Modern website.
Very cool. Are the maps completed, or are there still more that need to be done?
We've done 2 maps. We did the Soul of the Solar City and Pool of London. So those are completely done.
Okay.
We've sort of fixed the bugs we found from Insomnia, and they're ready to download. The others are in various stages of completion, from halfway done to finished. They'll be released sort of across the next couple of months. I'm really looking forward to it. It's a really fun project to work on. Like nothing I've ever done before, and kind of cool, really. We're kind of pushing command blocks to their limits, and we're using resource packs and texture packs to just like blow minds. I'm saying that from Dragnoz's perspective especially. He's really good with command blocks. He's done some crazy good stuff with this. Yeah.
Now, you just mentioned that Dragnoz is working on it. You and Kupo, Featherblade, and there's so many people working on it. How big is this project? Do you know exactly how many people are working on it, or is it just so vast?
It's not that big. I think there's probably around 10 people total.
Wow.
We've got 2 or 3 Redstoners, 2 or 3 builders, and then there's a few testers and people who are doing like the media side of things. So like Adam Clark is the main organizer for the whole thing. He does all the sort of talking to the galleries and the newspapers and things like that. he's sort of the main organizer for the project. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I was pulled in quite late for the project, so I actually only did a little bit on the 2 maps that have been released. But I'm hoping to get more involved with the coming maps.
That's actually quite amazing. I didn't realize that it was so few. I thought, it was a pretty large team working on different maps.
Well,
but 10 people.
If Wired magazine is to be believed, it's Minecraft, Mojang. They got the article wrong. They said that Tate Modern had teamed up with Minecraft, so that would be a much larger team. But, there's only a small group of us.
Nice.
So, do you believe that there should be more maps out there designed around, say, a idea like this, or a company, a nonprofit that is like, hey, teach kids about energy usage or food, or like, do you think there should be more stuff like that?
Absolutely. I don't think it's necessarily who commissions it, but Minecraft is like the perfect educational platform. I'm quite invested in sort of education, especially in the programming sense. I run an after-school club teaching kids programming, community moderator on the Scratch website, which is a children's programming language. Really, I think learning is very important, especially about computery things, but in other areas of education as well. And Minecraft is just perfect because you can generate landscapes and teach geography. You can teach physics or mathematics using redstone or logic. You can, as I say, make art interesting, or history or anything. You can just build famous monuments and do field trips in the classroom for schools that can't really afford to actually go to Paris or something. I think it's a fantastic tool. I think Minecraft is more of a game engine than a game now, with all the changes that have come out in 1.7 and 1.8 with command blocks and resource packs. So I definitely think there will be more, and there should be more sort of educational based Minecraft maps.
Do you ever work on stuff that is outside of Minecraft? I know that you were talking about your programming skills as well. Do you have anything that you've been working on that's not necessarily in the Minecraft realm, but
hint,
cool
hint.
stuff?
I know what you want me to talk about. You asked about this earlier. Yes, I am currently dabbling with Chrome extensions, which are like downloadable plugins for Google Chrome, the internet browser, and it's specifically aimed at YouTubers. So it's the YouTube default descriptions extension. It's not released yet; it's in testing. But basically, what it does is you go to the Chrome store, you can download it for free onto your Chrome browser, and it adds a new feature to YouTube. So if you're a YouTuber, you may know about default descriptions. When you upload a video, you can tell YouTube to automatically put some text into your description box, which might be media information or something like that, like your Facebook or your Twitter. And then you can also have a default set of tags which are inserted, which might be, for me, that would be like Minecraft, Sparks, Crazy Man, stuff like that. Which is great. It saves a little bit of time. But if you have more than one series, you end up sort of going back to the last episode in that series and copying the default tags that are relevant to that series and the default description information that's relevant to that series. It takes quite a long time. So what I've basically done is this extension I'm working on, which is nearing completion. It adds an extra box on the upload and edit pages of YouTube. You can go to an options page and you can create a list of defaults that you want, one for each series, and they'll appear at the bottom of your edit and upload pages, and you can click on them and it just inserts the default for you. So it's kind of just saves an additional range of defaults for you, if that makes sense.
No, actually that makes a lot of sense, and that is super awesome. I can't wait to have my my Google Chrome again, because my laptop, for some reason, it can't do Google Chrome anymore. I don't know why.
Really?
But yeah, I don't know why. But on my desktop, I can do Google Chrome, and I cannot wait, because I always have that problem. Whenever I start a new series or something, I need to go back to the previous one and then copy the description, change what's relevant or whatever. Yeah, I really like this idea, and if you guys do YouTube, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout.
I will release a video when it comes out.
Yes, and we already mentioned it on the show, so there's no turning back now.
Yep.
Yeah. I was originally just going to make it for me because I was fed up with it, like having to copy all the descriptions, but people seemed to want it too. So, heck, may as well make it free download, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
please.
Hey, you should take a whole business route, make a whole startup around it, and charge people thousands of dollars.
Oh my gosh, that is genius.
That's better than free, right?
That's
As
better
long
than free.
as long as we are included, I'll take 25%. That's fine by me.
What, for having the idea of charging for it?
No, for being around when the idea came about.
Yeah, I might just release it for free.
You guys are lucky. He doesn't want to be like us. Anyway. Alrighty. Is there anything else specific that you were feeling like you wanted to bring up to the audience?
You know, without you prompting me, I'm kind of stuck. I don't really have thoughts.
You don't think very much, do you?
I don't know. People just like give me like a starting word and go, and then I go and go. But you haven't given me one, so I can't give an example.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, CDF's gonna go.
IPs.
Oh! Alright, so how about we go ahead and talk about how you came about with your dual host channel.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And you can also mention the name of the channel too, because that might be important.
Yeah, the channel is Accidental Games.
Now, why is it called Accidental Games?
Oh, well, let me tell you, Sonny. Crazy Man and I met. We know each other in real life. We live very close to each other. We met in sixth form, which is school for other people who aren't in England. It's like
For sick people.
Past compulsory education, sort of extracurricular. I guess I don't know. Kind of like college, I guess, but not college. No, kind of like before. I don't know. Anyway, America's confusing with your weird school systems. But basically, we met at school. And got on very well, and we used to go for full English breakfasts once a week because we both had a free period right at the beginning of the day. So we used to go into town and have a full English. And one day, Crazy Man said to me, jokingly, though I didn't realize this at the time, that we should make a game because we both like Pokemon, and he's a bit of a script writer and I'm a bit of a programmer, and we were going to make a Pokemon spoof game. He said, let's make a Pokemon spoof game. And I went, okay. And before I realized he was joking, I'd sort of written like a basic platform for it. And he was like, I was joking. I was like, oh. He was like, you want to do it anyway? Okay. We never finished the game, but because it sort of was founded by accident through a misunderstanding, we went with Accidental Games. And then sort of a couple of months of failing to complete a game ensued. And then we ended up with sort of starting YouTube. Crazy Man watched a lot of Let's Plays. I didn't really watch any YouTube. I kind of got into Etho after I found Minecraft, but that was about it for me. But he was kind of interested in Let's Playing, so we gave it a shot, and it kind of a channel happened. I don't really know what happened.
Well, it's been pretty successful so far.
Yeah, you're doing well.
At least I wouldn't think that it's very bad channel. You guys have a lot of good content on there, and you guys do a lot of stuff. So, yeah, if you guys want to check out the channel, we have the links in the description for sure.
They also do a lot of other games besides Minecraft, which have been turning out really well. I mean, I enjoy watching them. That's for sure. But, okay, so let's comment on you not finishing your Pokemon game, right? So I see a lot of times where people will start projects, right? They get the IP, they get all into it, and then they just don't finish.
Not the IP.
Yes, the IP.
Okay.
Anyway, do you feel like you learned a lot from that project, even though you didn't finish it?
Yes. I learned that you shouldn't make a game that is A, potentially going to run into copyright issues, and B, write it in a children's programming language. I wrote it in Panther, which was a modification of Scratch that I created with some other people. It's like Scratch Plus kind of thing. It had additional functionality, like it could read and write to websites and save data to files and stuff like that. But because it was based in Scratch, we had like release license issues, and it's not a very it's a good programming language, but it's not like really efficient. So a fully fledged Pokemon game started getting a bit laggy. So that's kind of why we dropped it. Those two reasons.
Okay,
But yeah, I
because
learned a lot.
like I know that like I feel like people don't finish a lot of projects, but then they just see that as a negative thing. Whereas those experiences can lead to a lot of learning. And then you can be like Recabilly. You can know a lot from not finishing anything.
Hey! Low blow, man. Low blow.
Well, there's always something new to learn. So,
Well,
yeah.
actually, so on the same sort of subject, I recently watched a video from this channel called Extra Credits, and they basically explained how to build your first game, and they're not talking about like Minecraft stuff. It's all real, actual, coding stuff. But I feel that it really applies for Minecraft as well, as far as building your first adventure map and building your first mini game or map or whatever you want to do. And what they mainly said was basically start off super small. Make a game that is really easy to beat. Instead of shooting for like a Super Mario full-fledged game, try to make just the first level without the graphics so much. Just do it, get it done quick, and then once you realize what goes into making those kind of things, it's easier to start doing the larger projects. So I think that can go very well with adventure maps too. I'm going to give it a shot because I've never completed an adventure map. And I think it's because I start off doing a huge project and then I go on forever and then I get bored of it and then I end up quitting. So maybe we'll try that. And if you guys think that's a good idea, go ahead and give it a shot for yourselves if you had the same situation that I have.
Yeah, another thing you're supposed to do is like set out an exact plan of what you want in the game beforehand and don't deviate from it, because otherwise you just end up adding more and more stuff and never finishing, which has happened to me before.
Yeah, so, okay, I'm going to talk about that because for Lift 9, right, in any game or map that you do, you should really do a game design document. And this is what they do in, like, professional video game design. And as you said, you write out everything. So what I did for Lift 9, I wrote out some possible storylines that I would want to take. I chose one, I fleshed that out, made, wrote in all the different scenes and stuff. And that helped in the development process, especially with the other people I worked with, in knowing like what was being done. And then, as you said, I wasn't going back like every 5 minutes and going, well, no, we should do this. Well, no, like I was building sets and I could work and be efficient with my time because I knew what I was trying to do beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
So as a map maker, you should definitely design one of those documents.
Yeah, very good advice.
Alrighty, so I think we're getting to the end of the episode. Do you guys have any last things you wanted to say before we finish this off?
Will Sparks, thank you for showing up. And
Whoa.
as you know, all of our guests get what is the problem, Recabilly?
You can shift walk off onto carpet.
Oh.
What?
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Anyway. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to check out Sparks' channel. We'll have that in the description. And also check out the tape maps. We'll have everything that we talked about in the description. Also, if you guys want to see the extra credits video that I talked about, they go more into depth of starting your first game. I'll have that in the description as well. But anyway, folks, thanks for watching.
And until next time, this has been CDF Demand.
And Recabilly.
And Sparks. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. As long as the horses don't go after each other.
Suddenly a white baby horse appears.
We're just sliding slowly closer to each other on the sofa, CDF. We started off at opposite ends, but as the show progressed, we got closer and closer together. One was in the air.